And welcome back to Thunder. So, in the last episode, we said that another feud was about to end tonight. That is Scott Steiner, Lance Storm. They are going to fight it out in a submission match. Scott Steiner's going to win, and then both guys can go on to bigger and better things, hopefully. Also tonight, Kevin Nash, of course, has just started feuding with Hulk Hogan, and because we don't want to pay out too much on Hulk Hogan, we're just going to get a series of segments from Kevin Nash after Hulk Hogan got the advantage on him to start the feud on Monday Nitro. Nash is continuing things here. Obviously, a lot of the workers on low morale. I like to get them to appear regularly, especially the big names, because we don't want to lose them. Another one of those guys is Goldberg, and I have no idea how this is going to go down. It's a segment with his manager, Mid-Asia, and especially Mid-Asia's coming up with a plan, keeps the fans guessing. Goldberg seemingly talking about who his next victim is. The opener, our two official openers are going at it. Kaz Hayashi is going to beat Prince Iaukea. Then we've got Stable Angle for Evolution Revolution hanging out backstage, as we're so aware of. We've come to know them quite well in recent weeks before their set of matches tonight. So Jake Roberts is going to beat DDP in the match after that in his first in-ring appearance. I can't imagine Jake Roberts at this stage is very good in the ring, but we'll see. Jamie Noble's going to beat Crowbar to debut his new gimmick. Then we've got an angle. This is where Buff and Luger are going to appear. And Animal and Hawk, after being attacked by Buff and Luger last episode, they are going to call out Buff and Luger to a match on Showdown. Filthy Animals trying to get Rey Mysterio and Billy Kidman together again, working together and happy. They're going to beat for Perfect Events, and they're going to win by interference from O'Hare and Palumbo. Chris Kanyon's going to beat Dustin Rhodes. They're still feuding, those guys, and Kanyon with yet another cheating win. And then we've got a stable angle. Jarrett is feuding with Shane Douglas at the minute, and Shane Douglas is got his cronies involved here, and the Rat Pack are going to beat up Jeff Jarrett backstage. So let's see how things are going to go down. Bit of a naff opener. Two cruiserweights. Good, not bad match quality. Crowd reaction, not great. But then that's what you get when you stick two openers in together a lot of the time. So that's not a good match. DDP gained overness, as he usually does from these segments. Doesn't seem to benefit anyone else, really, but that did all right. Jake Roberts DDP, surprisingly good match quality. Let's see how it ends. Terry Funk helps Jake Roberts, keeping that stable bond firm. They tie DDP up on the rope, start punching away at him until the referee runs down and breaks it up. I wonder what Jake Roberts' main move is. Terry Funk, oh yeah, okay. Mid-Asia, that went down very well, and Mid-Asia gained overness 80%. Mid-Asia has a plan and begins to explain what it is. The scene fades out before she reveals what the plan actually is. That went down well. Crowbar Jamie Noble. Fans were confused by the gimmick change, but then it said Jamie Noble was losing weakness because of his... losing heat because of his new gimmick, so I had to change it. But anyway, Crowbar, Swing Blade, 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Hawk debuted his new gimmick and it got a positive response. He is now a badass as well, with his brother Animal. I'm not sure if the brother's in real life, actually. So what happens here? Buffer in the ring, Road Warriors come out. They enter the ring and make a challenge for a match. Totally Buff accept, and after a few traded insults, the two teams begin brawling. Referees eventually hit the ring and separate them, with neither team having gotten a clear advantage, and that sets up a match between them nicely on Showdown. Filthy Animals Perfect Event, as we'd expect, although I would have expected a better rating than that. doesn't seem to have done anyone any harm. Nash backstage, 75%, that went down okay. Kanyon and Rhodes. Kanyon gained overness, which he desperately needs to do. And again, he runs off like a chicken after he wins. Jeff Jarrett backstage, 87%. When Rat Pack come out of nowhere and attack him, they destroy him and leave him down on the concrete floor, hurt. And Disco Inferno, of all people, gained overness from this segment. Now we have the main event, and it should get a good rating with Lance Storm and his Maple Leaf and Scott Steiner and his Steiner recliner. But it didn't. And their match at Fall Brawl was better than that. Lance Storm did gain overness from the feud ending. Let's see, Popper Pump DDT's Lance Storm, Steiner recliner submission victory, 65%. Not a bad score, but we don't want to go below that. It's not great either. And let's see how we did. And for Thunder, rating has gone down, unfortunately. That's disappointing. Maybe we shouldn't be going head to head with WWF at the moment. But Steiner, yeah, okay. Let's have a look at our unhappy workers. Lance Storm has gone down despite his feud ending. Rey Mysterio has gone down as well. Not great at the moment. But never mind that. We keep on going. Let's see. The feud that ended was Scott Steiner, Lance Storm. Scott Steiner, 100 monster. And he is well over at the minute. What about Lance Storm? Has it done him much good? 89? Not as... he's actually less over than he was before. For his feud with Steiner, which is disappointing. But never mind. And let's have a look at these other feuds. Shane Douglas and Jeff Jarrett is ready to be ended. So yeah, we're gonna get. Oh, could we wait till Nitro? Does it matter really? We can put Goldberg on Nitro. We just need all our top stars to appear as much as possible, really. But Shane Douglas, Jeff Jarrett, we'll have that on Showdown because we don't want all rubbish on Showdown, do we? In fact, no. Let's keep Jarrett Douglas for Nitro because I'm sure it'll get a good rating. So let's leave this here, and we'll come up with the Showdown schedule, and back with you shortly.